So in this question here, we're going to complete the square of these two quadratics. Now we've got some constants here in front of the x squared term. We've got a 4 and a 3. Now that makes things a little bit more awkward when completing the square. So in the previous video I did it when there was just 1's in front of these x squareds, and we didn't need this extra step which I'm going to show you guys now. So 4x squared plus 12x plus 2. So as you would do if that was just a 1 there, we just concentrate on this first bit here. So first of all, I want to get a 1 in front of the x squared. So what I do is I factor everything by 4. So I take a 4 out of it. So now I've got 4x squared plus, now I'm going to divide this one by 4. So that's 3x and then plus 2. So now what I need to do now is turn this into some sort of square format. So now what I've got, if I do 4, then inside here I'm going to write x plus 3 over 2. So I've divided this by x, divided this by x, and then halved that coefficient there. So that's that. And what I need to do now is still remember this 4 when putting in my magic number. So if I just put a bracket round this and close it off here and put my plus 2 there, I need to now subtract my magic number from here. So what I need now is this number squared and subtract it. So that's minus 9 over 4. So now if you was to expand that out, you would get back to this bit here. So now what I need to do now, just to be careful with what's happening with my constants, I need to multiply this number by 4 because this is still connected to it by this factorisation here. So now I've got 4x plus 3 over 2 squared. So that bit there. And now distribute that with that, and I can take it as just a minus sign from here. So 4 9s are 36. So that's minus 36 over 4, and then add 2. And now we just simplify, and then we've got it in square format. So now we've got 4x plus 3 over 2 squared. Minus 36 over 4 is minus 9. Add 2, minus 7. And that would take care of that first quadratic. So that is now that. Okay, let's deal with this one now. So as we did before, we noticed the coefficient in front of the x squared is a 3. So we factor that out in just these first two terms. So we've got 3, let's write that a bit better, 3x squared minus, now I've got a 5 there, so if I divide that by 3, I get back to my original value. So if I multiply that by 3, I get back to 5. And that's still x, and then I've got minus 4. So now I'm still on the same as what that is. So I've just represented it a little bit different. So now I need to take the square inside this bit here. So now put a big bracket round all of it, put my constant there, 3, and then I've got x minus 5 over 3. Let's half that. Well, that's going to give me 5 over 6. So now I can put a squared on that. Now my magic number I need to subtract inside here. And that number will always be this number squared. So 5 over 6 squared is 25 over 36. Okay, right. Now let's write this as it is and distribute the 3 with this. So that's my next stage. So now I've got 3x minus 5 over 6. And that's squared. Now multiply 3 by my minus 25 over 36. So now I've got minus 75 over 36 and minus 4. Okay, right, let's just tidy up this bit here and then we are done. So 3x minus 5 over 6 squared, and then subtract 75 over 36 minus 4. Well, 4 is 144 over 36. So I've got minus 75 minus 144. So that's minus 219 over 36. And I'm happy to leave it like that for my answer. And that's now a quadratic here in square format. And that completes that. Okay.